Hello and welcome to this video. My name is ActiQ and today Jagex finally released the very anticipated legacy mode update to RuneScape. So now you can access the old school interfaces and old school style of gameplay with the addition of EOC type XP rates. I've expressed my opinion about the legacy mode multiple times on this channel, so I won't go much into it, but I just will say that I hope that it will become more balanced over time. As I'm recording this video and as you can see from the background, I'm at the moment barraging at the Abyss, and when you do this you get about 510k magic XP per hour and 170k constitution XP per hour, so currently you get 680k XP per hour when you kill the monsters in the Abyss. So this is about 50% more than it was prior to this update, but I think this will be fixed eventually, so go there right now and train your magic to 99 if you don't have it, or get just some XP for your 200 million magic, since this isn't going to stay in the game for a long time, I think. I also tested out a couple of other things, including the dagger knots, but I didn't find that the dagger knots are much faster in the legacy mode than they are in the current EOC, and the reason for that is because the limiting factor at the dagger knots is the monster spawn rate, so the increased DPS from the legacy mode isn't going to affect you too much. With the legacy mode update, Jagex also made it so that the higher level constitution you have, the higher your HP is going to be, so the armor doesn't give life bonus like it gave before. So I think that void armor is actually going to be decent for certain things, at least for the QBD, because the QBD damage is usually the same every time and your armor doesn't matter as much at the QBD, because the most of the damage that you get from the firewalls and the fire breath, as well as the damage from the tortured souls. Jagex also released the special attacks back to RuneScape, so they work the same way as they did before in the legacy mode, and in the EOC mode you use some adrenaline when you use the special attacks. The combat level cap is now 138 like it was long time before, and it also takes into account constitution, prayer and summoning, but ranged and magic do have the same contribution to your total combat level than the melee, so the melee isn't over-calculated in the level calculation. Jagex also made some changes to the abilities, so I believe that some higher abilities now deal less damage and some lower abilities make more damage, and they did it so that the overall DPS should have stayed the same, but unfortunately I couldn't test this for multiple hours, so I don't really know if this is actually the case. However, I do have faith in the PVMers and they will say probably if something isn't working right. The critical bonus was taken away from RuneScape and it was replaced by the strength bonus, and the loadout interface was changed to give you more clear impression of what your armor is doing to you, because prior to this it was kind of confusing. However, I don't know if they made some changes to how armor works actually, because previously the loadout option would give you some kind of a percentage with the opponent monsters are going to hit you, so I'm not exactly sure if the armor works exactly the same way as it worked before and they just updated the interface, or if they actually made some changes to the armor system as well. One thing that they definitely changed is that now you have less of a penalty if you are using the wrong style armor. So for example, if you do wilderness warbands with your royal D-hide, now you can more easily bring your polypore staff switch and your accuracy is going to remain much higher than it was prior to this update. Finally, unrelated to the legacy mode update, now you can add up to 20 items to your dragon keepsake box, and you can add multiple items of the same kind. Also, the treasure hunter was updated so that the skilling rewards are gonna be again a bit better if you have high levels in the stats. In the patch notes there weren't many interesting things in my opinion, but I will link it to this video so you can check it out yourself. But there were two ninja fixes that I find kind of nice. So if you now use the numbers 1 or 2 in your bank interface, this will actually load your quick loadouts 1 or 2. At the Pyramid Plunder, the Black Ibis outfit reward will now replace if you have some Pyramid Plunder rewards in your inventory, so it doesn't drop on the ground and go completely unnoticed. But I think that's it for this video, so I hope you have enjoyed my quick overview of the update. And if you like the Legacy mode or you don't like the Legacy mode, I'm really interested to hear your opinions about it. But other than that, I thank you for watching this video and I will see you in the next video.